What is the subject about?
Sir, ecology is a subject in which we learn about the environment and the interrelation between environment and different organisms.
So say something about global warming.
Sir, global warming is the continued increase in the temperature and global weather phenomena due to excess release of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane due to anthropogenic activities.
So when was the last big conference held on global warming? Where and what was the outcome? Any idea?
Sir, right now I'm a bit confused and not able to recall, but can I guess, sir? I think it is Montreal Protocol.
Be comfortable, madam.
Sir.
Relax.
Sir.
आराम से बसंतु तापर कथा. You are Chilika, Chilika. Chilika or Chilika?
Chilika.
Chilika.
Yes, sir.
What is that? Is it a lagoon or a lake?
Sir, it is a brackish water lagoon.
What is the difference between a lake and a lagoon?
Sir, lake may be an inland lake or coastal lake, but lagoon is a coastal lake which is separated from the sea by a barrier, and there is continuous inflow of river water as well as sea water.
No, madam. Lagoon is a water body, sir, which is connected to sea through a small passage. Yes. Whereas a lake is not connected to sea.
Sir.
Isn't it?
Sir.
Why Chilika is so important?
Sir, it is important because of the it is a Ramsar site, and most of the coastal fishermen their livelihood dependent on it, and our state get revenue from the tourism. And
recently Chilika was in news.
Yes.
Why? Because the migratory birds are not coming.
Yes.
Why they are not coming?
So because of scarcity of food.
Yes.
Because of prone cultivation and the inflow of fertilizer, which is
there is one typical kind of grass is grown there.
Yes, sir.
What is that called?
So, Nodagasi.
Very good. That grass is depleting. Yes. Where the migratory birds are coming and nesting there. Huh? How many Ramsar sites are there in Odisha?
Sir, currently 4 new Ramsar sites.
Very good. 4. Yes. Tell.
Sir, one is
One is
Onsupa. Yes, sir.
One is Chilika.
Another
is Onsupa. What are the other two?
Sir, one is Tampara Hrada in
Yes,
Ganjam.
very good.
And
another is nearer to your place.
Hirakud Dam. Thank you.
You studied ecology. So the importance of Chilika, your name and ecology is very connected.
Yes.
Huh? It's an ecological masterpiece, Chilika. Huh? It inhabits many species, many marine species, many brackish water species, many fauna and flora, isn't it?
Odisha as a state, major problems come?
Sir, in all over Odisha, there are no specific problem all over Odisha, but the problems are concentrated to different regions. Mm-hmm. For example, in some regions, there are a lack of education and health infrastructure. In some parts of Western Odisha, due to failure of agriculture, there is distress migration. And in some area, there is a lack of employment opportunities. But overall, we are continuously trying to improve our conditions.
Odisha is a revenue surplus state.
Sorry, sir, I will go through it.
Let me. What is revenue surplus? We have some income, yes, we spend something. Yes, sir. If we have surplus income, then it's a surplus state. Odisha is a surplus state. Yes. Whatever we earn, we spend less. Some is asking about the regional. What is the major problem? You come from Balangir state, that come from Patnagar. Patnagar, there is a specific problem around Patnagar area. What is that?
Sir, distress migration.
Yes, good. Which are the blocks which are affected by distress migration?
Sir, the most important block is Belpoda block.
Very good. What is the reason of distress migration?
Sir, due to continuous global warming and disrupted rainfall, there is failure of agriculture because we are monocropping. We are concentrating on wet paddy cultivation
Yes.
and not diversifying our agriculture. And due to lack of education and skill development, there is distress migration.
Because people are going out in
Out.
search of employment,
Yes,
isn't
sir.
it?
Yes.
Where they are going?
Sir, they are going to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana to work in the brick kilns and Surat to work in the cloth factory.
Why it is distress? It is called distress migration.
Sir, because there is lack of employment opportunities. So-
Employment opportunity is a general thing.
Yes,
Why it is called distress? Because they are forced to go.
Yes, sir.
What are the reasons why they are forced to go?
For employment, sir.
You come from that area because they spend much in their festivities.
Yes, sir.
Work hai.
Yes, sir.
Work hai बहुत पैसा खर्च कर दिया
Sir.
क्या फर्क है they borrow
Yes, sir.
because they borrow from the dalals
Yes, sir.
so they have to depend on them
Yes,
तो ସେମାନେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଯାଆନ୍ତି
yes.
तो you distress migration ଉପରେ ଟିକେ ଭଲ କି ପଢିକି ଆସିବେ
I can see.
ତାର ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ because you come from Balangir
Yes, sir.
and you come from that zone तो distress migration ଉପରେ ଭଲ କି ପଢିବେ
It's a good topic.
it's a very good topic ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ you get a question why Balangir is not that developed
Sir, it is because of distress migration and
Distress migration is because it's
Different
not
issue.
developed.
development.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Not the other way around.
Yes, sir.
So he is asking why it is not developed.
Sir,
what are the basic requirements for development
sir, basic requirement of development are employment creation and
Through industrialization,
through manufacturing.
manufacturing,
Yes, sir.
good network of roads, communication.
Yes, sir.
You know,
because you don't have many minerals there
Yes,
you
sir.
don't have water source of water there that is why that is under developed isn't
Yes,
it
sir.
another thing is the lack of human capital also
Yes, sir.
you concentrate on these things Balangir distress migration ecology your topic Chilika lake Ramsar sites all these things well, you get through this time have some confidence
you have the hang of it.
no problem there will be no problem
What is AQI?
Sir, AQI is air quality index.
Index. Which organization releases the AQI bulletin?
Sir, I'm not sure, but I think it is Central Pollution Control Board.
Yes, perfect. Central Pollution Control Board. What should be the AQI for healthy living?
Sorry, sir, I will go through it, sir.
It is your subject, that's why I am asking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
An AQI between 0 to 50 is considered good. 0 to 50.
Yes, sir.
51 to 100 satisfactory. 101 to 200 medium, moderate. 200 to 300 poor. 300 to 400 very poor. Recently in Angul, it became 350. It was very poor. In Delhi, it was more than 400. It was very poor. AQI. Okay. What is parts per million? Million.
ppm.
Sir,
ppm.
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 Sir, ppm is the amount of dissolved salt in ocean water. Parts per
All the greenhouse gases, harmful gases of the environment, suspended particles,
Sir.
all these are taken into consideration before arriving at the conclusion of ppm.
Sir.
AQI is calculated in terms of ppm. AQI is calculated in terms of parts per million. What is albedo?
Sir, albedo is the amount of sunlight reflected by any surface.
The reflected light from Earth's surface.
Sir.
The reflected light from Earth's surface, that is albedo. Achha. What is insolation? Incoming sunlight.
Incoming solar
Sunlight is
radiation.
insolation.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell what is artificial intelligence?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Artificial intelligence is the use of technology or use of computer for human-like thinking, writing, and interactive knowledge. It can be used in healthcare and education.
What is chat GPT?
Sir, ChatGPT is an interactive artificial intelligence with the help of which we can get knowledge.
It's a platform.
Sir,
So like
platform.
Facebook is a
Yes,
platform.
sir.
ChatGPT is a platform.
You did biotech. So COVID was a created virus or it was a natural born?
Sir, currently it is a controversial matter. In some theory paper, it is said that it is a lab-borne virus in China, but in some research paper, it is said that it is a zoonotic virus that is transferred from animal to human being.
What are the causes of landslide?
Sir,
Which recently took place in Kerala?
well, yes, sir. Sir, when there is continuous deforestation
What are the regions?
and there is continuous precipitation without any barrier, the soil gets saturated and it
It is
over.
better to tell that there are two regions.
Yes, sir.
Natural regions,
And
man-made regions. What are natural regions? What are man-made regions? Tell.
Sir,
ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କୁହ। କୁହ। ପ୍ରାକୃତିକ କାରଣ କଣ କଣ ରହିଲା?
sir,
ପ୍ରାକୃତିକ କାରଣ ହେଲା ଦୁର୍ବଳ ମୃତ୍ତିକା ସ୍ତର,
yes, sir.
ଭୂଭାଗ କ୍ଷୟ, ଆଗ୍ନେୟଗିରି ଉଦ୍ଗୀରଣ ଆଉ ଜଳବାୟୁ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ। ଏଇ ଚାରିଟା ହେଲା ମୁଖ୍ୟ କାରଣ। ଯଦି କହିବା ଯେ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ରିଜିନ୍ସ, ଯଦି ମ୍ୟାନମେଡ୍ ରିଜିନ୍ସ କହିବା ଜଳସେଚନ, ବନ୍ୟାଞ୍ଚଳ ଧ୍ୱଂସ, ଖଣି
Yes, sir.
ମାଇନିଂ ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରାକ୍ସନ ଯୋଉଟା ହଉଛି, ରାସ୍ତାଘାଟ ନିର୍ମାଣ ଆଉ ଜଳବାୟୁ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ।
Yes, sir.
ଜଳବାୟୁ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ତେଣୁ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ମ୍ୟାନମେଡ୍ ରିଜିନ୍ସ, ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ରିଜିନ୍ସ ଫର୍ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡସ୍ଲାଇଡ୍। ଏଇଭଳି ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଲେ ଭଲ ହବ।
Sethi, where that landslide took place in Wayanad.
Sir.
This all these reasons are not responsible there.
Applicable to
That is a specific soil type in the Western Ghat, that region of the city. It's a soft soil.
Sir.
Due to developmental activities, like the landslide occurred.
2013 ମସିହାରେ ଆମ ବାୟୁମଣ୍ଡଳରେ ଅଙ୍ଗାରକାମ୍ଳର ଉପସ୍ଥିତି ଥିଲା 396.0 pps। ଏବେ ଏଇଟା କେତେ ହେଇଛି ପଡିକିନା?
Yes, sir.
419.6। ଯୋଉ pps ରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଛି ସେଥିରେ ଆମର ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ ଅଛି?
Sir, it is
କାର୍ବନ ଡାଇଅକ୍ସାଇଡ ଟା ଏନଭାୟରନମେଣ୍ଟ ରେ ଅଧିକା ରହିଲେ ଆମର କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା?
sir, it is a greenhouse gas that is trapping solar energy. So there is continuous global warming and there is change in weather phenomena and there is coastal erosions and
ବାୟୁମଣ୍ଡଳରେ ନିରାପଦ ସ୍ତର କେତେ? କାର୍ବନ ଡାଇଅକ୍ସାଇଡ କେତେ ରହିଲେ ଯୋଉଟା କି ମଣିଷ ସଭ୍ୟତା ପାଇଁ, ମଣିଷ ସମାଜ ପାଇଁ, ମଣିଷର ଉନ୍ନତି ପାଇଁ ସବୁଠୁ ମଙ୍ଗଳଦାୟକ? ଯୋଉଟା ପାର୍ଟସ୍ ପର ମିଲିୟନ ppm 350। ତମର ଏନଭାୟରନମେଣ୍ଟାଲ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ପଚାରୁଛି।
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are from Western Odisha, na?
Yes, sir.
You are wearing a sari of handloom sari, na?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Sambhalpuri.
Why handloom is so much in news now? Why government is promoting handloom?
Sir, government is promoting handloom for the betterment of the craftsmen, and in creating a business opportunity for them. And we can create a export potential through handloom, and it can be linked to women empowerment by connecting the artisans with self-help group, and connecting it with online platform.
It's true. What is green hydrogen?
So the green hydrogen is hydrogen obtained when when we are not utilizing any fossil fuels like electrolysis of water.
Electrolysis of water,
Yes.
fundamental.
Yes, sir.
Then it is very costlier.
Yes, sir.
Electrolysis of water is very, very costly.
Yes, sir.
But how we collect it, how you are using it, what is its necessity, why government is giving utmost emphasis on harvesting of a green hydrogen.
So it can be used as a green fuel.
There is no emission of carbon dioxide.
Yes, sir.
Number one.
Yes, sir.
Number two, I am asking for the usefulness, benefits of green hydrogen.
Yes, sir.
Because you are a student of environment. From that point of view, I am asking.
Okay, relax.
You have got,
You are good.
but you have got hang of things, you know.
Have you had a bird flu?
Yes, sir.
Do you know the virus?
Yes, sir. H5N1 virus.
Very good. How it is different from the earlier COVID virus? Select. You need not know everything.
What is vector work?
You can ask something to us. Why? I'm going to just pachare chance to
Okay, sir. Sir, ମୁଁ କେତେବେଳେ ଜାଣିଛି ବଟ୍ ଯୋଉ
ଗଲା
ଜିନିଷ ଜାଣିନି
ଗଲା ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁରେ ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି କ'ଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଡେଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ରହିଲା?
ସାର୍ ମୋର ଦୁଇଟା ଅପସନାଲ ଥିଲା ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଜିଓଗ୍ରାଫି ଜିଓଗ୍ରାଫିରେ ଆଇ ୱାଜ୍ ଏ ବିଟ୍ ୱିକ୍ ସୋ ମେଜରିଟି ଅଫ୍ ଦ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଇନ୍ ଜିଓଗ୍ରାଫି
ଏଥର କ'ଣ ଏଥର
ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ
ଏଥର ଗୋଟେ
ଅପସନାଲ ଅଛି ସାର୍
ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ କେତେ ଗୁଡେ ଜିନିଷ ଅଛି?
ସାର୍ ବହୁତ ଅଛି
ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ର
କ'ଣ
ମିନିମମ୍
ପଚାର?
5-7ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସିବ ବୋଲି ଆଶା କରିବ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
କାହିଁକି ନା ତମର ଅପସନାଲ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ।
ସାର୍
ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ବି କେହି ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ଯାଇନୁ, ମୁଁ ଦେଖି ସେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପେଜ ଦେଖିନି। ତ ଏଇ ପେଜ କୁ ଦେଖୁଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
ହେଲା?
ସାର୍
ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପେଜ ରେ ତମର ଅଛି ହେଲା ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ତମର ଇଏ ଅଛି ହବିଟା। ହବିରେ ତମେ ଲେଖିଛ କୁକିଂ ଆଣ୍ଡ
Cuisine.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଲେଖିଛ?
Learning about
Learning about different cuisines. ଆଚ୍ଛା।
Public impression is the issue.
ପବ୍ଲିକ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ କଥା ଟିକେ ଆସିବା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
What is committed bureaucracy?
Sir, committed bureaucracy is when the bureaucrats they are committed to the their political representative.
Not political, government.
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 Sir.
That when the bureaucrats are committed to the wills and desires of the ministers,
Yes, sir.
and they do not apply their
Yes,
conscience.
Yes, sir.
And whatever the ministers, whatever minister means government,
Yes.
whatever the government dictates, they carry out blindly.
Yes, sir.
That is committed.
କୋଉଠି committed bureaucracy ଆଉ କୋଉଠି ଅଛି ପୃଥିବୀରେ?
Sir, in China.
ଚାଇନାରେ କ'ଣ
Sir,
ଆମେରିକାନ ଡେମୋକ୍ରାସିରେ କମିଟେଡ୍ ବ୍ୟୁରୋକ୍ରାସି ଅଛି ଯୋଉଠି ତାଙ୍କର 4 ବର୍ଷରେ ସରକାର ସରିଲା
Sir.
ତାପରେ ତାଙ୍କ ବ୍ୟୁରୋକ୍ରାସି ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯାଏ ବଟ୍ ଇନ୍ ଆୱାର କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଇଟ୍ସ ନଟ୍ ଲାଇକ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍
Sir.
ହିୟର ଦି ବ୍ୟୁରୋକ୍ରାସି works for the 32 years, 35 years. It's not committed to the political will, political philosophy of the government. But now there is a change we are facing.
Next, minimum government, maximum governance. What does it mean?
Sir, minimum government and maximum government comes.
Governance.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Comes with the idea of new economic policy and LPG. Earlier, government was the sole provider of goods and services. Now, government gives goods to private sector, and government, along with providing goods and services, it plays the role of regulator and facilitator. It facilitates private sector so that there is increase in employment, manufacturing, and it also regulates private sector so they cannot exploit citizen. So it is basically a small
Then what
state
are the,
for
what
small
are the
state.
areas
Yes, sir.
where government should focus only and the rest of the things should be left to the citizens? That is minimum government.
Yes, sir.
Minimum government, maximum governance.
Yes, sir.
So minimum government means what? What are the criteria which will come within the ambit of minimum governance? Minimum government.
Sir, sir, the strategic sector, that is defense and nuclear energy and general administration.
Number one, law and order.
Law and order. Yes, sir.
Number one, law and order.
Yes, sir.
Number two, defense.
Yes.
Number three, printing currency.
Yes, sir.
Printing currency or not? It will be number three. Number four, if
Nuclear
somebody will
energy.
ask you,
Foreign affairs.
if somebody will ask you, what are the areas where government should be restricted within that only, and the rest of the aspects should be completely given to the citizens of the country, then you have to identify at least 4 to 5 areas.
Yes, sir.
The objective of the government should be confined to this area only. You have to identify this. So that's why it is told minimum governance, maximum governance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but it's progressive capitalism. It is taught in public institution. Progressive capitalism.
Sir, progressive capitalism.
It is just opposite to minimum governance, maximum governance.
Yes, sir.
Good. Progressive capitalism. Common sense.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର କୁକିଂ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଲେକ୍ଚର ନା
Yes,
do you know about the nutrients in food?
sir.
What are the major nutrients?
Sir, major nutrients. Sir, the major nutrients and the balanced meal, they should comprise of carbo.
What I am asking is what are the nutrients? Say protein,
Sir,
Carbohydrate.
fat,
fat, energy, all these things are
Vitamin.
vitamins.
Vitamins.
Yes, sir. Minerals.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
And
These are the things these are the questions you are expected. Huh?
If somebody will hit upon the lobby.
What are the
But you are
sources of protein? Which food we get protein?
Sir, eggs, pulses, soybean. These are the foods.
Milk item.
Milk item. Yes, sir.
There are two kinds of proteins. One is animal source.
And plant
Is it-
derived. Yes, sir.
Have you any idea of Article 361? Recently, few days back, a lady employed in West Bengal made a complaint of sexual assault against the governor.
Yes.
Against the governor.
Yes, sir.
Can any FIR be lodged against the governor? Can any criminal proceeding be initiated against the governor or president?
Sir, when in
No.
office, there can
That
no
cannot.
criminal proceeding can
No
be
criminal
lodged.
proceeding
Yes,
can be initiated where the president or the governor will be in office.
She is hinting at the right thing. I guess. When he
He will be in
leaves
office.
that position, then only the fire will be.
yes, sir.
Hmm?
What is
ଯେତେବେଳେ
multiple-
under ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତାଙ୍କର ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟରେ ହବନି ବଟ୍ ତାଙ୍କର ସରିଗଲା ପରେ ସେ ପୁଣି ପ୍ରୋସିକ୍ୟୁସନ୍ ହବ ଗୁଡ୍ ୟୁ ନୋ ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ଖାଲି କନଫିଡେନ୍ସ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅଭାବ ଅଛି ପୁରା କନଫିଡେନ୍ସ ଆପଣ
she is linking up very well.
ହଁ very well.
Answering questions.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପଶ୍ଚିମ ଓଡ଼ିଶାରୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପାଇବେ
Yes, sir.
ମାଇଗ୍ରେସନରୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପାଇବେ